welcome back.
What's up?
Hi everyone, it's your boy Setu.
It's your boy Mo. Welcome to another episode of
Had Us Sat Down. So basically this episode is going to be quite an interesting and really fun episode because we're about to talk about subjects that I really am a huge fan of.
Oh, yeah.
Collaboration, networking, people.
Meeting new people.
Exactly.
Getting scared of people.
Right.
Hiding in a corner.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Networking, blah, 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 and all of that.
Straight
We're going to talk about all of this stuff. This is going to be a nice episode.
Straight up.
Yeah, we're also going to explain now. This episode is going to be a bit different to what we're used to because now we're explaining certain experiences that we had, people that we're meeting.
Entirely a personal episode. So this is going to be you guys learning a bit more about us.
Yeah.
About how we do things in general. And, I hope you appreciate that, right?
Yeah. I'm not going to lie. This was a very weird episode to suggest to Mo because Mo is one of the most mysterious people to the point when we started, he was like, nah, no video. I don't want them to see me.
It's not because of that. I'm hella introverted, okay? I don't like being seen like that. It terrifies me, but
here we are.
Yeah, exactly. It's part of the process of this podcast is partially an experiment in myself to grow myself. And I really appreciate this man for forcing me out there. I appreciate our boys at Towel for enabling us to do this. So
yeah. This is another week at
Yumi.
Yumi Cafe. Shout out. Thank you for letting us shoot again.
Yeah. Thank you.
But anyways, let's get into it, bro. Actually, I think this.
At the end of last episode, I did mention I was going to host an event.
Oh yeah, how did that go?
It actually went really well.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie. It was this under the stars picnic type thing.
Yeah.
And it was candlelit.
Dude.
You know the whole thing, make a plan, execute the plan, expect the plans to go wrong, and scrap the plan.
Yeah.
All those steps happened. Every single one.
It was crazy. It was actually so amazing to kind of see. Because when you told me you wanted to do this, I was like, all right, no. It's like with Mo, he's one of those people where he'll say, nah, I want to do something. And then he will just get it done. With it, he was like, all right, he created the poster. I don't like the poster. I want to lie.
No, my thing. He wanted to make a poster with my face in it. And I was
yes, of course. That's how you sell. That's how you sell an event. That's you have to put a person's face in it. You have to make it personal. You got to show what's happening, what's driving the whole thing.
So you see,
I saw that as I'm not gonna lie. I didn't think the turnout was gonna be what it was. I was like, nah, there's no way. Dude. I gave him one and he hated it, and I was like, yo, damn.
Yeah. And then my other friend, my partner in crime in this endeavor, who has officially joined my events team, Hunter, right? She made another poster that I liked a whole lot better. Okay. And with that poster, it got spread so far that people were printing it and handing it out, and I don't even know who these people are. I know no one. I was just all of a sudden I'm getting texts from random people being like, hey yo, is the thing on Thursday still happening? I'm just
remember you just got the text of, oh, this is the movie night stuff. I was like,
what movie?
What movie is
what
this?
have you heard?
But
man?
what was so amazing about it is that when it all happened, everyone came in. It was late night, late 6. We're at LC and we all chilled and all of that stuff. And what was amazing, I didn't post it or anything. But it was I got to see so many of most people coming together, people connecting and just having a good time. It wasn't a networking thing at all and anything like that, but it was just a genuine good time with people, got to meet other people. Drama was uncovered on our boy Daniel's side. I was like,
we're not gonna expose it. We're not gonna get there.
We got to see the boy doing his thing.
I'm actually really curious how you do it because personally, for me, right? And you've hosted an event before. We've spoken about your Something for the Dreamers event. We're gonna get into your processes for that a lot more, right?
Yeah.
I'm very curious on how do you just manage different groups of people together? Because personally, it was just through faith.
Yeah, I was like, let's hope
it goes well, and it went well, right?
Amazing.
And there were multiple different groups of people, some of which I knew, and I knew who would gel together. But then there were also some wild cards I did not expect.
It was a surprise.
Yeah, so
that's how it always is. That's literally how it is. For example, with the Something for the Dreamers and all of that stuff. For me, I just threw a fish in the bowl, saying I would love a collaborative event that people from different walks coming together to meeting each other, and I can connect people and people can meet each other and be an experience with each other. I was like, this sounds like something cool. And when people came together, it was that weird meshing of like, oh, okay, this guy, the stand-up comedian, shout out Khabane, and this guy's like, oh, he's a content creator. Oh, they're gelling really well. Maybe they can work on stuff together. It's like, and it created that weird basis that's like, oh, it really just stepped everything up.
Right.
And when you have that, I think it's the source of the event
The source matters.
has to matter.
Okay,
You know
I
what I'm
get
saying? Then you attract the right people. If you express that source, if you can sell the product, you know?
if you can make the product, then you can move. Wait, if you,
Kanye.
Yeah,
But like literally, he was. I mean, when you actually show what it's about, people can connect to that and will come, and that's what happened.
yeah, that's exactly what happened.
With
Because
yours, yeah.
I explicitly said, even if almost everyone forgot to bring candles, I explicitly said, it's a candle-lit picnic. It is chill. I had a playlist. If you guys would like, you can hit me up on Instagram and ask for it, right? It was just this chill, low-key vibes
It was
playlist.
amazing.
And everyone came through, matched the vibe. Everyone saw what it was and matched the vibe. There was no, there was a little bit people singing SpongeBob SquarePants out of the blue.
Yeah.
That was funny. But it was still so mellow and chill and like under the stars. That was the whole
It was
thing.
amazing. It
And
was truly
everyone
amazing.
followed
You could
through.
barely see a lot of people, but it was so nice. Like
You
the
didn't
vibe
need
was
to see
there.
anyone.
Yeah, you
like it
didn't
was
need to.
awesome.
Yeah, but anyways,
Right.
it was amazing. I think more on the business networking side, I got to experience like quite a bit of that for the past couple like weeks. Like, firstly, it was getting invited by my big brother Pasega Khwaula to this like
I actually studied with him, eh?
dude.
Yeah, I know. Like, he was in the business management department.
Yeah.
So while I was taking business management, he was just there
Yo,
with his
dude.
hat. You know his hat.
He's had
Yes,
he's got-
exactly.
You know, there's like
exactly.
3 of those. Like he's
Yeah, he's
but
standard,
that
bro.
guy, like he's taught me so much. He's connected me with so many people, so many interesting people. Put me on game with so much. And with that, he was like, "Come to this business breakfast in Menlyn." It was like proper. I'd never been to Summit. It was in Summit, and I'd never been before. I was like, okay.
Burgers are good, bro.
Yo, dude, and it was like a breakfast, and I got to sit down and got to meet other people there on the table, and we're like connecting and seeing how we can. David Kabwa was there, which was so amazing seeing him.
For those who don't
personally.
know, David Kabwa was the UPSRC president, and then he was, I believe, the chairman of the Youth Commonwealth.
Yeah.
And currently political party founder of
Of
Move SA.
Move SA, bro.
Crazy. That's
Crazy.
actually
And like I got to meet with him, and he's like, "Yo, we can work together as SEDA and Move." As like, we need your help in terms of like just mapping ourselves. I was like, "Yo, this is crazy." Also,
networking.
right.
You built a connection there.
right, building that connection.
So okay, how would you tell someone like me, right? When you met me, you knew I was not like outgoing at all, right? I'm
Yeah.
not that type of person. So like, let's say I wanted to then start something like a Something for the Dreamers event. Now I have I don't have no experience at all with actually getting a venue, talking to people, meeting people. But how do you get that? Like, how do you get there?
I think I don't know like networking well, so I'm not a guru, but the secret sauce that I've found that has like worked like pretty well for me is first having what can you offer before you go to the places where you can get.
Okay.
Because you can be at the places where stuff is happening, deals are being made, but
But
you
if you
have
have nothing to offer,
Like you,
then-
if you can't put what you do in a sentence, and then people seeing that of, oh, how can that benefit me? Because that's what it is. It's like literally like, oh, I do this.
You know what's so funny is that there was a period where you were trying to sell SEDA and like you wouldn't explain it in a sentence and be like, "My guy, what is SEDA?" And you'd be like,
dude, and I need a paragraph to explain it. Do you understand? Where like even when we were pitching, there was never a time where we could put it in a sentence. It was like it showed, and that showed with our results. It's like, yeah, no, we were still like learning, but it was like it's one of those things where you have to put yourself in a sentence. You gotta provide an extreme amount of value, or not even extreme, like just enough to be like, this is what I do. And people, you actually find out people actually need that, and it's like, oh, we should connect. We should
"Here's a
talk.
quote from my dad: Be usable."
Exactly.
Right?
That's
I'm sure
exactly
someone
what
else
it
has
is.
said it, but
Yeah.
my dad told me just be usable. Let people be able to use you.
Yeah, I
Right.
think even stepping ourselves out, like especially with SEDA, with more B2B, working with clients on like you know web and app development and all of that stuff, we were more usable than when we were just like building this one project.
Oh,
or our
yeah.
first project. It was like, oh, it allowed us to like, now people be like, oh no, we can do this. And then like business like really like stepped up in terms of being at the right places and all of that. But
Getting there at the right time.
yeah, one of my biggest things that I wanted to also talk about was, just finding that, getting over the networking go baba.
Okay. Yeah.
That
So-
one's deep.
I think you're gonna be proud of me.
Yeah, go for it.
During that networking event, during my picnic thing, right?
Yeah.
So obviously, again, expect the plan to go wrong. At some point, it did kind of go off the rails, not because of me.
Oh,
My
yeah.
planning was spotless, but apparently Tux had a thing where
They had to
because of
close, yeah.
public holiday, they closed early, so we had to move everyone. And that, whenever you need to move a group of people, right, it's always gonna be messy.
Yeah.
So that was whole messy and everything, but we ended up finding a spot to move to, right? And at that new spot we moved to, there were other groups of people there. I managed to meet another content creator there.
Nice.
Right? It was so random.
Nice.
Oh man, it was so
Oh.
random. And then like he just like, yo, hit me up. We were talking about it, and like I'm scared as heck right now because this random dude just approached me.
Yeah.
Right? Not,
Yeah.
not scared because I'm scared of him. I'm scared because like,
Yeah.
I'm bad
I'm
with people.
very nervous. Yeah.
And no, he's talking and stuff like that. He's making a joke and stuff like that. And then he manages to mention that, oh yeah, no, he's a videographer and stuff like that. I'm like, oh, cool. I actually make a podcast and everything, right?
Yeah.
Because like I had something
Yeah,
to
to
offer.
offer.
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
sorry.
And it's like, oh really? What, man? Hit me up with your contacts. I was like, oh, I did not expect that to go that fast,
Yeah,
bro.
and it just people just move in that space.
Boom.
And then
It
I think
happens.
another move was also on like a week after. Oh, shout out to social media because also Paseka like connected
shout
me,
out
told
to
me.
everything we're in right now.
Yeah, Paseka told me, I was like, yo, dude, you have to talk to this guy Wade Williams.
Mhm.
And I was like, okay. Let me talk to him and see his posts and all of that stuff. He has such great content. Like this guy's a proper like he's in business.
How did you initiate it?
I just hit him up saying, yo, man, I had
On
that.
Instagram?
Yeah, on Instagram. I
What?
DM'd him. I was like, yo,
Okay.
dude, hey, man, I love your stuff. Yo, dude, how are you doing, bro? How's everything? I love how, because God was like very centric within his business and the way that he lives his life. And then we chopped it up, got into a couple Zoom calls, seeing how we can work together. And I ended up meeting up with him. And I was just like, oh, damn, it was really proper. And the social media and all of that and being out there and allowing yourself to just connect with these people will create so much relationships. Like also there's Tommy Tech that I met this guy, he's a TikTok creator, like has way more followers than me. And he will like hit me up, be like, yo, dude, I love your stuff. And we were chapping it up and it feels like we're just best friends. Like we've been knowing each other. And he came to something for the Dreamers. We've
That is
met up.
amazing. I got to meet so many new people at your Somethings for the Dreamers event as well.
Yeah,
Like,
dude.
honestly, it was so inspirational to see because, again, I basically lived with you. So I've seen you making, you eating food from Senna ish.
The back cooking,
No, but like, I love seeing how much you've come up.
Yeah.
Like, and we still got far to go, bro. We used to, the 911 is not here yet.
It's not here yet. It hasn't arrived. It's
So,
still in the dealership
We
right
got a
now.
way to go, but like I loved seeing that and the fact that you helped me realize how much connections the people I have.
Yeah.
Because there were a few members I met there, like Sibusisu or
dude.
or Koketso, or
Yeah.
like just people I knew who actually have such massive influence that I didn't know about.
Yeah.
Because me, it's like, oh yeah, just a friend of mine, and it's like, wait, so you're telling me there's this massive network of people I could have been using and them using me as well, and I
Yeah.
just haven't been taking advantage of that.
Dude.
And now I've started to take advantage of that, and it's just like
yielding. It's like it's something. It's growing. It's like you're learning. You're getting exposed, especially from people on a personal space.
exactly.
When you do it in that like first personal, and then you can branch out. It's like it's strong. That's what I learned from Wade. He's like, yo, have the relationship proper, and then the business, all of that will come, and it will come in a great proper space.
I feel like the most important lesson I've seen, and to you, the viewer, the most important lesson: do not underestimate how much the people around you know. Like, sell yourself to your people first.
Yeah.
If you can do that,
yeah.
you do not understand. I
The
have
power of that. Yeah.
I have aunts who are telling me, hey, I know a chief justice who really likes your work, and I'm just like, how do you even, right? You know, it's just random connections that you don't think people have, but if they see a use for you,
Yeah.
they will find a use for you.
Yeah, that is so true, dude. Yeah, actually, I love that. I completely love that. And meeting the people that actually help us with that is one of the most unreal things. And like that's one of the things that us as Sado are trying to like tackle right now in terms of building something that will be able to utilize that from the something for the dreamers and all that. It's still early developments for, but it's basically gonna, while we're building this huge audience and people who are connecting with this whole vision of collaboration,
That is the thing.
that's what we want to actually really grow us into.
And I feel like you could totally do it because everyone who came to something from the Dreamers event, I haven't heard a single negative thing from any person who came there.
Dude.
Right? So that's massive props.
Yeah.
Right? So I feel like if you can create events like that, and you mentioned that you're creating another one that's coming up soon.
Yeah.
Right? Then it's a massive
You
why
create a
not?
community, you
Why not
create
create
it.
communities off of
Yeah.
this, right? And I feel like this is just my thing then off of my event, right? What I've realized I really love are stealth events, right? And I'm sure like this is complete opposite of what I'm talking about, right? Not like networking and stuff like that, but just like having an event. I gotta build out a brand for it, right? But like having an event that is just like undercover, that like
Secret,
if you know,
yeah.
you know,
Yeah.
right? Like this picnic thing, right? Like I didn't DM it personally to anyone. I just had it on my status, which was just for my people. But I did mention it. It's open invite. I didn't expect it to spread that far.
Yeah.
But it had no information of mine on there. It was just here's location, here's what you bring. That's it. It is that shockingly easy to host something. You
Right.
don't need much, right? You
really
just
don't. Even like something for the dreamers was crazy. It was like crazy cheap. Like you wouldn't believe. Like it wasn't like a crazy amount. That's like
and you would not expect it from how it looked.
yeah.
It looked like a proper thing, and
Yeah.
like you even had like proper sponsorships from like Red Bull and stuff showing up. It was crazy.
Yeah, shout out to the people that actually helped us. Shout out to Tux Innovation for really helping making that whole thing
Shout out to
possible.
Tao to forming this.
Yes,
Fulfilling that,
yeah. And also, even Tao, that also helped that like level of like, cause them also, they were like, they saw our stuff, they know me, Cisa knows me, and he was like, yo, no, really want to work on this concept that you guys are like building with this. And like
Let's just
him
say-
and his team, whole involvement, we came together, collaborated on this whole thing. And it's like, now it's like, it's taking it to a level that I didn't even think we'd get to. At
We
this point.
wouldn't be here without these guys. So we're really grateful you guys are here with us. Deal with our bullshit. Thank you.
Yeah, nah, dude. Yo, I know this was a proper personal episode. This is
Yeah.
shout out to all the people that are actually like helping.
Tell you what, shoot us your questions on our Instagram for real. That's like, if you're looking for us, that is the main place you're gonna find us.
Yeah.
Like, shoot us a question. You have me at Dam on our Instagram. Anything you want to know about this specific topic, and I will try my best to answer it. And you can even direct the question, Mo, Setu, Obi, whoever you want to direct the
Yeah.
question to, and we will answer it. And like what we think about it, right? Like how we handle these type of situations. And I know a lot of people tell me I don't come across as introverted. It's just
Right,
because-
especially on the podcast, eh?
yeah,
like you,
it's
like
just-
yo,
I'm around people I know here, so I'm able to open up more. But out there,
yeah, like on the podcast, I'm literally like yo. It's nice being, it's nice being there. Like I'm not the star. I'm literally like this is your thing, bro. I mean, like it's cool, but like you know what I mean. In a duo, there's always like in
Oh my
Outcast, there's
gosh.
always Big Boy
Yeah,
and
okay,
Andre
fair,
3000.
fair,
But
fair.
anyways, collaboration, finding people. That's everything we need to be on right now. Because you'd be surprised at the amount of things people are able to do just because they like you and they like the stuff that you're going about it. And
Straight up.
like with that, you gotta unlock that. You gotta not waste people's time, not waste people's attention, but truly be real.
yeah,
Yeah,
that's it.
that's it.